Okay, thank you yet again for joining me in yet another exercise in which I will be reading a paragraph to you, such as the one located just behind me. Embedded within this paragraph are the potential for errors related to grammar, syntax, punctuation, and so forth. Please bear that in mind as you listen to me read. Afterwards, I'm going to step out of frame so that you're able to access or read the paragraph independently, and of course, have you pause the video so that you can make any corrections for whichever mistakes you were able to identify in said paragraph. Once you feel like you've found all of the mistakes, please hit play so that you and I can correct them together. And ideally, your corrections will align with my own. I hope you find this video helpful, which of course, if you do, please give it a like. And if you'd like to continue to practice with me, by all means, subscribe. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and get started by reading and also making sure that you can read it as well. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and get started at the beginning. It's a good place to start. All right. It's also important to adhere to certain rules of etiquette when using chopsticks. The following actions is considered rude and could offend fellow diners. Avoid stabbing or spearing food with your chopsticks. Scooping up food except rice with your chopsticks. Pulling up or pushing a dish with your chopsticks. Sucking on or biting your chopsticks. Pointing with your chopsticks, gesturing with them, or waving them around. Placing chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice. Laying your chopsticks directly on the table. Lots of rules with chopsticks. All right, go ahead and pause here to make those corrections, and of course, resume when you'd like to correct with me. Okay, I am moving and shaking, so we're going to go ahead and just get started. At the beginning, we have its, which is the possessive form of the object pronoun, which we do not want. We want the contraction between it and is. So we're going to go ahead and include the apostrophe between the T and the S. So it's important to adhere to certain rules of etiquette when using chopsticks. Notice it ends with an X. That is incorrect. It should be CKS. The following actions is not agreeing with each other. So we're going to change action, since we're talking about a plurality of things, and change that verb from is to are. Are considered rude and could offend, should be offend, could offend fellow diners. Avoid stabbing or spearing food with your chopsticks. That's a good idea. Scooping, okay, we want SCOO, right? We're scooping like with a spoon. Scooping up food except rice, which should not be capitalized. It's a general noun. Let's lowercase that, and we've got to close that parenthetic or those parentheses with your chopsticks. Pulling or pushing. Of course, you could follow that with an apostrophe, right? If you meant to drop that final G sound, that ing, but we're not going to do that here. Instead, we're going to add the G, which should be included. So pulling or pushing a dish with your chopsticks. For some reason, they've used the possessive, which we do not. We want to use the plural, so we're going to get rid of that apostrophe. Sucking on or biting your chopsticks, okie dokie. Pointing with your chopsticks, gesturing with them, or waving. No, we got to get rid of the E at the end, right? If we're going to add that suffix ing, them around, okay. Placing chopsticks upright. Upright is not the one we're looking for. It's UPRIGHT, not WR. In an bowl, an is the incorrect general article, right? The word following it begins with a consonant. So the rule says the article should be a. So a bowl of rice, or laying your chopsticks directly on the table. Double consonant is not necessary. We're gonna get rid of that B. Okie dokie. Hopefully, like I mentioned earlier, your corrections aligned with my own. If you found this video helpful, which I hope you did, please give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to continue to practice with me. I look forward to hopefully working with you in the future. All right, thank you.